Hello, it's Theresa Conway-Hayes, and today is Sunday, January 5th. I've already started a new collaboration, Junk Journal January 2025, and this year I am following the Junk Journal January prompts by Meg. So I feel like I'm missing a part of the name to the YouTube channel, but I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with her. And I have seen different versions of Junk Journal January. It's something that basically anybody can do Junk Journal January prompts in the month of January, and you can write your own prompts and you can do your own thing. In fact, even with Epidemic, Louise and Barbara encourage folks to write their own prompts on the weekends or totally from scratch do their own thing, whatever. So this is a live video, and if you're joining me, I'd love for you to say hi and tell me where you're from. That would be neat. So this is my Junk Journal January 2025 journal, which I had already had the journal made, and I had used junk, trash. So this is a Pepsi box, and then I just took other little things, like this was a box from some piano roll paper that I purchased right here. This is some trash from a bag from something that I bought and then just held onto the bag to do something with. Here's packing paper. This is packing paper too. It was kind of cool packing paper, and just like Epidemic, I went ahead and I did decorate the journal somewhat. This has a little cluster on it. Here's some, this isn't really trash. This is a paper from a paper pack that I bought from Amazon. This is from an old book that I bought, an old antique motorcycle book. This is from a hotel. They had makeup removers. I don't wear makeup, but I still went ahead and kept it and made it into a pocket. This isn't really trash. This is my lace paper. And then we just have some more stuff. This is my elephant poo paper. So some of this I did start to do some things with it. So I will either take it apart, repurpose it as I go for Junk Journal January, or use what I've got in there. We'll see how it goes. And we are on day 5. Yesterday was outlines, and I had a lot of fun with that. It's fairly simple, but it also was a lot of fun to come up with different ideas for outlining to do. Some of it is like straight outlining with no direction. Some of it has some direction because I did the outlining around in a pre-existing outline, or just something that I saw in the paper that I outlined. And this I just did with yellow highlighter. So we're not going to do anything here, but we are going to do today on this one. So this is, I'm going to write myself some notes. I just realized I hear some sound. I didn't have my volume all the way turned down. It was very low. Okay. So the prompt for today is depth. Let's get a piece of paper from here. This is more of a journal card than paper. Okay, we'll use this one. So the prompt is depth. And as I was thinking through this, the whole depth will be acquired through layering. Okay, so here I already have something there. And so then I was thinking stamping. And then I was thinking heat embossing. And then I was thinking scraps. And I was also thinking that inking might bring some depth. So let's start with that. And remember that when you do a journal, whether it's something that comes from your own mind, your own design, or if you're following a YouTuber, you're following a collaboration, whatever the case may be, remember, it's your journal. And there are no rules. And I need to bring this screen down a little bit because it keeps making me think I'm off camera, which I probably was actually. There are no rules. And the whole idea, or actually you could say there is one rule, and that is to have fun and enjoy yourself. Okay, so the first thing I was thinking about doing was stamping. Which stamping will be done with Memento black ink, and it will be done with Versamark. And I need a stamp or two. Okay, I don't see anything I want to use over there. Might do some stenciling too. And some tissue paper would probably be a good idea. I think we'll use this stamp set to get started. This is field notes. We need a stamping board. What can we use for a stamping board? maybe that. Hi, April. Nice to see you. I hope you had a great holiday. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. We did a lot of visiting this holiday. It was very different, I will say that. One person that we were trying to visit with for the holidays just texted today and said for the second time that she was canceling. So it's disappointing, but you just got to realize that, you know, people don't always have the same same ideals as you do, I guess. So if somebody kept inviting me over, that would suggest to me that that person wanted to see me. And so if I wanted to go, I would say yes. If I didn't want to go, I would say no thank you. Straightforward, simple, nothing difficult to figure out there. But yeah, it didn't work out that way. And so we got the message. Won't be extending another invitation. If the person wants to come over, by golly, we'll be happy to see her, and she'll be welcomed with open arms. But man, it's just so it's so tiresome. It sucks your energy out of you when you try to be kind to people and they just kind of throw it in your face. You know, when you show an interest in them and they don't show an interest back, or they show halfway interest back. So family can be very complicated. And I'm jealous of all those folks who show very happy, seamlessly effortless visits with family, and just lots of harmony and that sort of thing. So I've got on my little list here depth. Depth will be acquired through layering, stamping. So the next thing we're going to do is heat embossing. Okay, so I was actually thinking that I might actually heat emboss with a stencil. But yeah, aside from some minor disappointments, we have had a wonderful holiday season. Now I'm going to use my Emboss It pen from Ranger for this, and I'm just going to try to color in some of these. Some days I wonder if I could write a book on family dynamics. Which of course would include my failings and my husband's failings, because none of us are perfect. Okay, now I was thinking I would like to use some of this rusty hinge. So I need a piece of paper. Whoa, that's a good gust of wind. Onalaska, Texas is having some weird weather right now. Of course, there's even a lot more weird weather going on around the United States today. With all the snowstorms, tornado warnings in Louisiana. There is actually a tornado tornado watch in my area, in Onalaska area. So basically Polk County. Now we'll see about dumping this onto the paper. Woo! I haven't got everything put back in its place since we got finished from traveling. Hi, Mrs. Gigi. Thanks for popping in to say hi. So I've got to pull my heat tool out and get the cord unwrinkled, untwisted. Okay, there's some layering there. I always want to touch that after I did it. I don't know why I always want to do that. So now I have a little bit of tissue over here that I'm going to use instead of pulling it off the roll. I think I want to do it right there for one. Did anybody get anything fun for Christmas? I don't really, because I basically gift myself all year long. Well, in this year, I bought myself a new iPad. I bought myself a mini. I bought myself a mini once before and didn't think I liked it, so I re-gifted it to my oldest granddaughter. But then this year I came back around to the idea that I thought I wanted an iPad mini, so I bought myself one. Ooh, new camera bar setup from Sis and Mom. That sounds fun. I like that idea a lot. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on around. Excuse me. That was a hip cup and a burp together. I don't know what that was. It was weird. Anyways, I hope that did come over on the camera. On the audio. But lots of stuff going on in the junk journal community right now. I've talked about some of it with Seven Plaza having her back problems. She seems to be nicely back into the swing of making videos. Gez, I haven't checked in on her for a while over the holidays. So I have looked at headlines of videos, just haven't taken time to watch. And she seems to be status quo right now with dealing with managing what's going on with her husband and his health issues with cancer. Now Darcy, I believe she's still in the hospital. I think, if I'm calculating it correctly, she'll be out probably she should be getting out, actually. But yeah, if you watch her videos, you can get the scoop on what's going on with her. She's was very optimistic and chalking it all up to preventative maintenance. And then one of Pam's last videos from the paper Outpost said she was going into the hospital, and it sounded like it was going to take her a month. She said it wasn't anything, big or anything. Really kept away from what it actually was. But it sounded like it's going to take her about a month to recuperate from whatever's going on in her life. Lots of stuff going on. There's one more that's being mentioned, but I'm not going to mention her anymore because, we all go through divorce. And many of us have bad divorces. And there just needs to come a time when, you don't keep dwelling on it. So we've got Margaret with Seven Plaza, Darcy with Darcy's Misadventures, Pam with Paper Outpost, Gez with her husband. Haven't heard anything more about Amanda with Scrimping Mommy and her daughter. I believe her daughter, there was something on a scan maybe, but it's been a while, so I better not say anything because I don't know. So, but what's really cool too is Susan with I Totally Love It. She's doing, what is she doing? she's doing like this weekly news report. I thought it was so cool when I saw that she was doing that. Hers are more shout outs to like a few YouTubers, just to encourage folks to go show them some love, and also information on collaborations and things like that that are going on during the month or in the future. Okay, I think that's enough layering of tissue paper. So now we're going to head on over to scraps. But I do think I want to do inking first. I was in one of the Facebook groups today, and one gal was talking about not spending any money on crafting supplies and using what she's got. Now, we hear that a lot. Hi, Joan. Good to see you, Joan. We hear that a lot, and, you know, I always say it's a good idea to use what you got, and I'm working really hard towards doing that. But at the same time, there are some YouTubers who would say, don't go out and buy new stuff. Don't go to... And today in the post, I said, I'm going to join the club that doesn't go out and buy new stuff, or that's my goal. But at the same time, I was like, oh, I hope that no one thinks I'm saying, oh, if you go out and spend all your disposable income on craft supplies, you're a terrible person. No, 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 no. Because if that were true, I'm a terrible person. Sorry, needed to drink. But I don't believe that. So it's your money, it's your finances. You're a steward of your finances, and whether you're a good steward or bad steward, that's between you and God. That's not my business. So, but I'm on day 5 of January. I have not purchased anything, and I am going to try and do the same thing, Joan. That's funny. You typed exactly what I was about to say. I want to do a no spend month too, and I came really close to doing that in November, I think. November, because we were traveling, and I couldn't have anything delivered because I didn't have a place for them to deliver it to. So I didn't totally do no spend though, because I went to a couple of like thrift stores or antique markets or something like that. I bought things locally. So, but this month I don't want to do any of that. If I need glue, or like say I lost my scissors, which that's not going to happen, I'm just using that as an example, you know, something that is an absolute essential to me getting junk journaling done, then yeah. But I don't perceive I'm going to run out of any glue. I've got plenty of glue. I've got all kinds of pairs of scissors, and I really do have everything that I need, I'm pretty sure. So, but what I need right now is my scraps. So I'm going to pull my scraps out. I already used my stencils. I don't need those anymore. I'm done with my embossing, so let's get that out of the way. You know what? My knick-knack. Oh boy, can I say this? My knick-knack bits and bobs bag is what I actually call it, because it has things like tea paper in it, where this basically only has scraps of paper, maybe some vellum, and that sort of thing. Okay, this is clear. I'm looking for clear stuff. Maybe a little straw paper might be fun. I think that'll do for that. And I'm going to get some tea bag. Yep, glue is a necessity. In my world too. I don't know if I want to use something like that. Okay, let's see what we can do with all this. Well, you sound like you've got a day planned ahead of you, Joan. And April's getting ready to do a live. Are you going to do that live today, April? I'm just watching. We got a new neighbor moving in next door in the RV park. Usually people only stay for about a day or two. We have some folks behind us that stay for a long time, but usually to the sides of me, they don't usually stay very long. Okay, so April is doing a live at 5 on Scrapbook Sage channel. 5, so maybe that's in an hour. I don't know if that's Central Time or not. I'm on Central Time. Just under 2 hours. Or 1 hour. Central. Okay. So in 1 hour. So anybody watching, 1 hour from now, April's going to do a live on, I lost my place, Scrapbook Sage channel. You want to put the link in, April? You guys, I always remind you that I'm always fine with you doing that sort of thing, putting links in. And then, like, after the live renders, if you want to come back and put it in the comments, that's fine too. Because I never know how long the live chat comments are going to stay up. So I put some, like, wrinkled that up a bit to give that some more dimension. So I'm using different thicknesses, different opacities. Oh, very cool. So April typed at Scrapbook Sage every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time, doing the 50 states for the 250 year celebration next year. Okay, so we've got those things. I didn't use this. I could use a little bit of this. I'll just crinkle that up good. I'm just being nosy, looking over at the neighbor, the new neighbor. Wow, I'm inking. I hear little kid sounds. This is not a senior park, so I'm actually surprised I don't see more kids in this park. Yep, there's a mom and two kids, boy and a girl. Oh, and a dog that's not on a leash. Okay, why'd my screen go away? Okay, I think my camera gave up the ghost. And it died. Let's take, oh, and I don't have my camera charge card. Man, I can't talk today. I don't have my camera charge cord out. Phooey. Oh well. You're stuck looking at me for a little bit. I don't even know where the camera is. I think is it over there? Yeah, it's over there. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I don't have my iPhone cord out where it needs to be for me to be able to rescue this situation. What was the last thing? The last thing I was going to do was I was going to ink. Okay, so this is where I'm at so far. Phooey. Trying to find the camera. Down. Over. No, the other way, over. Okay, that's what I'm working on right now. And then I'm going to ink around the edges and try to do some just coloring in with inks, with some being lighter and some being darker. I just was reading your comments, you guys. Oh no, I see you. Looking good, girl. Took the words right out of my mouth. You guys are funny. Thank you. Okay, so that's where I'm at, and that's where I'm going to leave it at. April's got to go get ready for her live, and I got to wrap this up so I can run over to the live and see what's going on there. Everybody have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Goodbye.